What up? It's your boy, motherfucking Postbag here, about to drop a fucking banger of a video for you guys. Yes, you read the title. It is the long-awaited Rehab Chronicles Part 3. And let me tell you guys, this is a fucking funny-ass story, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Before we get into the video, go cop the merch. Normal Weirdos merch. Next podcast coming out soon. I got some people lined up to come join, so that should be coming out shortly. I've been trying to get videos out once a week, but like I get pretty busy like super easily, so like it's been once every 2 weeks so far, but I'm gonna try to work on that. But yeah, if there's nothing else to say, let's get fucking right into it. So the setting, we are in rehab. All right, we are in rehab in Texas. Okay, that's where we are at currently. Now, this is the first week I get there, okay? So just put that in there. So like I am pissed the fuck off at this point, right? Like I don't want to be here. I don't know where the fuck I am. I don't know where anything is. Like I've never been in Texas before at this point until like I think I had a connecting flight before this, but that's like that's not shit. So I don't know the layout of anywhere I'm at. And so at this point, the first week I get there, I think it's Tuesday. It's that Tuesday that I get there, and to that day, it was something special because we didn't do this often, but we were going to Main Event. Now this was already scheduled, and if you don't know what Main Event is, all right, it's basically it's a place in Texas, and I think it's like kind of like a Dave & Buster's there. It's like a little arcade shit, and it has like laser tag, I'm pretty sure, and like fucking bowling. I'm pretty sure that's all they have at Main Event. I don't think they do anything else, but that's basically what it was, okay? And so it's time, we're walking in there. Or before that, we're driving there, and you know, I'm kind of scouting the area out, like, because at this point in my head, I'm thinking, I'm gonna run away. And that story is gonna come out soon, but I'm thinking, I'm gonna run away. So I gotta figure out where the fuck I'm going. So at the entire time, this van is going straight to Main Event where we're supposed to be going. I'm making a mental note of all the turns that we make to get out of there, where the main roads are. Kind of like locations, like gas stations, yada yada yada, houses, things I could like jump behind, you know. I'm noting all this down because I'm planning this in my fucking head. Now, come to find out, this is completely not the way I would go to run, but that story is going to be in part 4. We're not discussing that now, but anyway. We're going to Main Event, you know, it's average little van ride, you know, I'm pissed. People are still trying to figure out who the fuck I am because it's only my third day there because I got there on a Sunday, so it's only my third day there. And, you know, whatever, I'm kind of quiet. I kind of made a few friends, like there's a few people I could talk to, like people I room with, and that's pretty much it at that point. I only roomed with one other person, so I only had like one friend and like one kind of like person that like I'm cool. Like I was cool with most. I hadn't had been there long enough to start beef with anybody, so like I'm cool with everybody technically. They're just trying to fill me out, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's whatever. But anyway, so we get there, and they're like, we're chilling. I think the first thing that we do is laser tag. So you know, we're playing laser tag, whatever. And this kid comes up to me, and he's like, bro, and I can just smell the smell of alcohol in his breath. And I'm not gonna give this kid a name because he's not relevant, but he comes up to me and he's like, bro, and I can just smell it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, are you drunk? And he's like, yo, I'm drunk as fuck, bro. Like, I'm super fucking drunk right now. And I was like, okay, like, how the fuck did you get drunk? Because, you know, I'm low-key, like, I'm trying to get drunk, but, like, I don't know. I'm trying to feel it out. Because, like, I don't know, like, what getting in trouble means there or anything like that. So, you know, I'm kind of curious, but, you know, I'm like, whatever. So, how did you get drunk? I'm like, how'd you get drunk, bro? And he's like, yo, bruh, I drank this fucking hand sanitizer. Nah, immediately I was like, what the fuck? Like, you guys are drinking fucking hand sanitizer here? And like, it's only my fucking third day at this point. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, these kids are drinking hand sanitizer? But funny because, you know, I get to thinking, and I'm like, yo, like, I don't want to fucking be, like, I want to get fucked up. Like, I don't want to be sober at this fucking Main Event. I want to be fucked up like the rest of these fucking kids are. And word gets around quick as fuck, bro. Everybody's finding out about this. So everybody's finding out the whole fucking hand sanitizer, like all the spots and shit that are sent around the store. Because, you know, the pandemic, so there's a lot of hand sanitizer around there, and they didn't know. So, whatever. So we find all the hand sanitizer spots, and we're figuring it out. And I think a few kids, I'm like, where should I go? Like, what should I do? And they're like, yo, just go to the bathroom. There's a fucking bottle of it in there, and just drink that shit. So that's what I'm gonna do. I go to the restroom, and they're individual restrooms. So another staff member can't come in with us and just sit there and listen. So it's individual restroom. So I just walk in there, see that hand sanitizer in there, bro. And I'm thinking to myself for a good 3 minutes, I'm like, yo, do I actually wanna dumb myself down to this level and drink this hand sanitizer? And then a fucking small little voice in the back of my head is like, nah, fuck that shit, we get fucked up. So I take this hand sanitizer, right, and I grab that shit, and I'm like, I know automatically in my head, I'm like, there's no absolute way this shit fucking tastes good. And by the way, before I say anything else, don't fucking drink hand sanitizer. That shit will make you go blind. That shit is not the kind of alcohol you want to ingest into your body, and if you drink enough of it, you will go blind. Your nervous system will shut down. It fucks with your nervous system, so do not do this shit, okay? But anyway, I'm a dumb little fucking kid, and I'm young at this point, so I'm invincible, I'm fucking invincible. So I'm like, yo, fuck it. So I grab that bottle and I'm chugging it, and it's tasting fucking horrible, and I'm trying to get it down, bro. I'm trying to get it down, and I'm tears are coming from my eyes, bro, because I've been trying to get this down, and eventually, just fucking, I get it down. I get half the fucking bottle down, and this is a pretty decently sized. I get half the bottle down. That's fucked. Because I hadn't had drunk any alcohol in 3 months at that point in time. So I'm just chugging it, bro. Absolutely just chugging. And I get it down and I go, ugh, and I gag. I don't throw up, but I fucking gag, bro. And I'm like, holy shit. So I instantly dip the fuck out of the bathroom. And I'm like, first thing I gotta do is figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get, because I know I smell fucking, I reek of alcohol. My breath has to be absolutely destroyed right now. And so I run and I go and I'm walking around, and I finally find a dude with some fucking gum, bro. I get some fucking gum, dude. I grab some gum, put that bitch in my mouth, Then I'm trying to go find shit to do, waiting for shit to come on. And I don't know. I got this story, I'm playing fucking skee ball. Is that what it's called? I don't know. I'm playing skee ball, and I'm starting to get super fucked. I'm losing control of my body at this point. I'm slothing around. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking buzzed at this point. All right. And eventually, I know a bunch of other people know about it. Some people don't do it because they're not fucking idiots, but some people do, and a lot of people did it. And I remember this one kid. I'm playing skee ball, and this one kid, he comes up to me. And he's actually later in the story, so we're just gonna call him fucking John for now. But fucking John, dude, he comes up to me, and he is I can tell at this point, he's just lost all, he doesn't even know where the fuck he is at this point. I'm very convinced at this point that he's blacked out. Come to find out later he was, but we'll get to that in a second. So this man is blacked out at this point, bro. Comes up to me, and he's talking to me, and he's all slurry and shit, and he's bro, play some fucking skee ball or some shit. And I'm yo, I'm already playing skee ball, no shit. So I think we're playing skee ball, and he's talking to me, and I'm yo, how much did you drink? And he was yo, bro, I drunk an entire bottle of the big one. And I was yo, what? And let me give you a fucking reference, bro. This is I don't know what the fuck to relate this to. This is the size, it's larger, it's wider than a Dasani bottle. You know what I'm saying? It's wider than that. And it's a little taller too. And he drunk the entire fucking thing. I don't know how he didn't go to the hospital. I'm serious. I don't know how he didn't go to the hospital. But at this point, I don't think he can fucking barely contain himself, all right? And I don't even know how he got the whole damn thing down. Because I was fuck, barely, first thing it fucking touched my tongue. The moment it touched my tongue, I was fuck that. But anyway, he's fucked. And I'm chilling at foosball, and this is where the story gets fucking good, bro, because I'm chilling, and I'm sitting in the little kind of entrance area, just sitting down talking to somebody, because I'm really fucking sick of these games, and I'm super drunk, so I can't even do anything at this point. Or was that what happened? Yeah, that is what happened. And then I'm you know what, fuck it. So I go up to bowl, and right as I'm walking up to bowl, right, I realize I'm looking over, and I see John again, right? I see John again, and he is not looking good at everybody. Looking good? What? He's not looking good at fucking all, dude. I don't know, dude, but I think they're starting to suspect because people are like, I can kind of see like the staff members like kind of looking around and shit, and I can see that they're like, yo, what the is that kid fucked? Like I can tell they're about to go press him. But anyway, he's getting some water, right? He's getting some water, and I'm walking to go bowl, and he's taking a sip, right? And I see him turn to this kid, and like I think he said like, my stomach feels like aliens or some shit. I don't know. Something like that. But he's like, my stomach feels like there's aliens in it, dude. And right as he says that, bro, just fucking pukes everywhere, bro. He fucking absolutely yaks all over that fucking carpet, dude. Right next to like a fucking group of like normal people, not rehab people or staff members, fucking normalized people, bro. And they're like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Instantly, the fucking staff members come over there and fucking get his ass, yo. They're like asking him questions, and like obviously he's unresponsive. Like at this point, he's like, like he can't even stand up. Like he's on the ground, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I go up and I go bowl, and I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, yo, like if he's fucked, they're gonna start suspecting that other people are fucked. And I'm like, oh shit. Like I'm like, oh fuck. Like I might be fucked here, right? So anyway, I go and I'm walking, I'm bowling, and at this point I see him getting like pulled up, like he's sitting next to like a staff member and like he's getting in trouble or some shit. And then, bro, people just start dropping like fucking flies, yo. They start checking everybody's cups. Kids had poured like fucking sanitizer in their cups and shit and were walking around with it. Kids were fucked up. Kids smelled like alcohol. Kids were acting retarded. Like, I don't know. Probably shouldn't have said retarded there. I'm sorry. Kind of slipped out. But anyway, kids acting stupid, right? Kids acting fucking dumb. And, they just start dropping like fries. And luckily, I'm not one of those kids yet, right? I'm not one of those kids yet. So I'm like, it's time to go. Like, we have to cut the trip early because everybody's fucked up, yo. Everybody's fucked up. So they just cut the trip early. And I'm talking, I can see all the people that are fucked up, and John's fucking throwing up somewhere in the bathroom. So we gotta wait for him before he can leave and shit, And, I'm sitting there and I'm talking to people, and everybody's like, yo, like I drank this much, or I drank this much, or yo, I didn't drink shit. You guys are fucking stupid. Like I just kept hearing little chattering among, and I was like telling people, I was like, yo, I'm fucked up. Like, and they're like, yo, like that man is fucked up, bro. He's a menace. It's only his third day, type shit, whatever. Not really shit. And we're going on the ride home, and luckily I'm not in the van that had fucking John in it, because apparently he yacked more. But bro, we were fucking sitting there, like, discussing that shit, whatever. Ride home was pretty lit, don't get me wrong. Or ride to rehab, I guess. But we get to the rehab whatsoever, and it's dinner time, so we're sitting on the couches and shit, bruh. And people just go to dinner. And then, as we're walking down to dinner, they give out a list of names. So they're like, him, and him. And guess what? I was fucking one of them. So they hold like five or six of us back, bro. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, yo, no fucking way. Come to find out, they had checked the cameras and see who went into the bathroom and shit, and like see who like talked to what people or whatever. And they clearly saw me talking to John, and they saw me go into the bathroom for like fucking 10 minutes. So 10 or 15 minutes. So they automatically, they told me back, and I'm like, fuck. I'm fucked, bro. But get this, yo. So they're breathalyzing us, and we're having a blow, I'm like, whatever, fucking breathalyzing shit. And all the kids in front of me are failing, bro. And they're getting like 0.3s, 0.4s, like nothing like super high. Because it had been like a little bit at that time, but like, they were still blowing like alcohol. Like that was a no-no. So I'm blowing, and I go, right, bro. Come to fucking find out, bro. I blow a 0.0, baby. Yes, fucking sir, bro. I didn't even get caught doing that shit. I gotta go right to dinner after. I didn't have to get held back, didn't have to get talked to, none of that shit, bro. Walk straight back to fucking dinner with a fucking W on my chest, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, I hope you guys fucking enjoyed that video, okay? Rehab Chronicles Part 3. I just want to say, I'm going to try to get the schedule back going, so like one video a week, but it's like 3 in the morning at this point, and I don't really I don't really know what to do for the outro. I'm tired. So I love you guys, and fucking peace.